Okay, written by Lewin Silver. Miracle on Ice. The date is February 22nd, 1980. The location is Lake Placid, New York. At the Winter Olympic Games, the U.S. national hockey team faces the Soviet Union national team, which has won gold in six of the last seven Olympic Games. Everyone thinks the Soviet team will win. The U.S. team is ahead 3-4 with only 10 minutes left in the game as newsman Al Michaels counts down the last seconds on the clock. He says, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes, Team USA beats the Soviets and then beats Finland to win Olympic gold. The energy of these types of exciting wins, the speed of the game, the talent of its players are what make hockey a thrilling global sport. Playing to win. The National Hockey League (NHL) began in 1917 with five Canadian teams. It now has 30 teams, with about one-fourth based in Canada. Hockey is the sixth most popular team sport in North America. Teams in the NHL compete for a chance to win the highest award in men's hockey, the Stanley Cup. Women have their own leagues. Since 2007, Canada has had the Canadian Women's Hockey League. The United States formed the National Women's Hockey League in 2015. Hockey around the globe. Hockey is played in over 70 countries. As of 2013, there were over 1.5 million hockey players around the world. Canada and the United States have by far the most hockey players. Hockey is usually played indoors, so the ice can stay frozen all year long. However, in cold parts of the world, it can also be played outdoors on frozen ponds and lakes. Men's hockey has been part of the Olympic Winter Games since 1924. Women's hockey was added in 1998. The dawn of hockey. Modern hockey is played on ice with a hard rubber puck, but the game didn't start out that way long ago. The sport was played with a ball, which was dangerous because the ball was hard to control on ice. The first hockey rules were created in eastern Canada on March 3rd, 1875. The first hockey game with a puck was played in the city of Montreal. Hockey soon became popular across Canada. The game later spread south into the United States. Playing the game. Hockey is a fast and exciting team sport played on a smooth ice rink with a rubber puck and a long thin stick. Players use their sticks to stick handle, control, pass, and shoot the puck. Imagine doing that while skating at 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers aft or more. Players score goals by getting the puck into the other team's net. The team with more goals at the end of the game wins. Each team is always trying to gain control of the puck so they can score a goal. The team that has the puck is on offense, and the other team is on defense. Two blue lines on the ice divide the playing area into three zones. The middle section is the neutral zone. There are two defining zones, one for each team. At opposite ends of the rink, an offensive player cannot enter the other team's defining zone unless the puck has crossed the blue line. A hockey team usually has six players on the ice at a time. The goalie guards the net and is the main player in charge of keeping the other team from scoring. The goalie is the only player allowed to use his or her hands or other body parts to stop the puck in the crease. The other five players move all over the ice. The center and two wings mainly try to score, and the two defensive players mainly try to keep the other team from scoring. All five players try to gain control of the puck if the other team has it. They switch back and forth between offense and defense, depending on which team has the puck. A hockey game has three periods, each one 20 minutes long. Yes, hockey has shorter periods. If the score is tied at the end of the third period, One or more overtime periods are added. The first team that scores during overtime is the winner. Each period starts with a face-off inside the center circle. The referee, along with one player from each team, stands inside the circle. The referee drops the puck, and the two players battle for control of it. Face-offs also happen at other times during the game, including after goals are scored or penalties are given. Those face-offs can happen at any of the nine face-offs on the ice. Hockey can be a rough sport and penalties are given for bad behavior, including fighting or jabbing a player with a stick. Penalties are also given for elbowing, kneeing, and stopping another player with a stick or body part. When a penalty is called, the player must leave the ice and sit on the penalty box. The team plays with fewer players until a certain amount of time has passed. Hockey greats. Wayne Gretzky is perhaps the best hockey player of all time. His amazing hockey talents earned him the nickname the Great One. He started playing in 1979 and led the Edmonton Oilers to Stanley Cup wins in 1984, 1985, 1987, and 1988. He set many records during his hockey career. Hayley Wickenhurst joined Canada's national women's team in 1994. When she was 15, she has led the team to seven medals at the Women's World Hockey matches and five Olympic medals. She has also helped women's hockey become more popular, getting involved. Would you like to play hockey? Find out if your city or town has a youth hockey league. It's great if you already have some hockey skills, but if you've never played before, that's fine too. Most league, most leagues have most leagues have programs for all ages and skill levels. Once you're ready, you can join a team. A coach will help you learn the rules and you will build skills and make friends along the way. Hockey is an action-packed sport that involves speed, skill, quick thinking, and teamwork. What's the best way to describe hockey in only two words? Non-stop fun.